Okay. What's up, Heart Investment? We are back with another video. Episode 21 today. Oh, wait, we have me hosting today because our host Aaron is
I'm out of commission tonight.
yeah, he's not here. But it's okay, what our co-host for. And today we have a special guest, someone near and dear to my heart. The Pam to my Gina, the blue to my purple, my best friend Asha.
Hello.
Who are you? Introduce yourself.
I'm Asha. I'm Leah's best friend. I'm 22 years old, entrepreneur, lash artist, get into the bag. Pretty much.
Ooh, get into the bag. Short and simple.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so our quote of the night is: "Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves." Abraham Lincoln. Oh, okay. So our president said this. He said, "Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves." Asha, what that mean to you?
To describe others as they see themselves. I think it's pretty much just about like having perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to see what other people don't see. A lot of times people don't view themselves how others do. So pretty much that's what that means to me.
Okay.
Different perspective.
Aaron?
You gotta run that back for me.
All right. Tact. T-A-C-T.
Tact, got you.
Is the ability to describe others as they see themselves.
Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. I think that means, I like what Asha said though too, but I think that means that you pretty much I don't like putting myself on a pedestal that I'm not on yet. You know what I mean? It's like a projection. I do see myself as, a multi-millionaire someday, but I haven't made that step yet, but I am taking those steps to get there. So, and it's in a way comparing to others as well, because I don't want to compare myself to the next person, but I also see that as people before us that have done these things that I want to desire. So, I had to look at it both ways when you said that, quote, and Abraham Lincoln, he perceived himself to become the 16th president, and he sought out to become that or become a leader of the world or whatever, and he's done that. So, huh?
I don't know. I don't keep up my numbers. I ain't even gonna correct you. I don't know.
I'm correct on that
He's
one.
16.
So, yes.
Oh, you know your president? Excuse me. Okay, who's the 12th?
Who's the 12th? If I'm not mistaken, it could be. I don't want to say John Adams, but it might be. I have to check my facts on that one, but I'm for sure that the 16th president.
You don't know.
The 16th president is, Abraham Lincoln. Okay. But that's my piece there. I will fact check that one right now. But go ahead, continue.
Tact is the ability to describe as they see themselves. I don't know. Okay, so when I feel like you describe somebody like to where they see it, they will have to like, I don't know, they have to understand who they are, and like they will have to, I guess y'all will have to see eye to eye. Like, cause you can't describe somebody to somebody, like you can't describe somebody about themselves to them and then they like understand, like they not understand. Like it gotta be an equal perspective on things. Yeah, like I was as a perspective. So if like they don't see it, like yeah. Okay, so tact. Thanks, Mom. Tact means adroitness and sensitivity in dealing with others or with difficult issues. So, okay, so sensitivity and understanding.
Hmm. Interesting.
Okay, yeah. So, like I said, I feel like they will have to understand. They will have to see it themselves before somebody else like can tell them about themselves. Like they gotta see it. So, I guess that's an interesting quote. It kind of felt like a little definition to me, but hey, you let it pass. So, Miss Asha,
Yes.
Yes.
a little on Asha. I met her at Morgan State. Is you guys may like how long have
Hmm.
we been best friends? So we've been best friends for all of 4 years.
Right.
You would think, oh, y'all been best friends for like 17. Nope, it's been
No.
all of 4 years. But those 4 years will feel like a lifetime.
Hmm.
But we met at Morgan State, and yeah, Asha is not approachable
No.
whatsoever.
Not approachable indeed.
Like anybody who meets Asha, come across Asha, you ever see Asha, you do not want to approach her. Like you just look at her and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Right.
Nope. But trust me, y'all, she's nice. Don't let the face fool her. She's nice.
Yeah. I have a good heart.
To the people she likes. She don't really like people, but
Yeah.
people she like, she got a good heart.
Yeah. Not for everybody. Yeah.
And she said she's an entrepreneur. She had a lash business, you guys. So you going
Hmm.
to done. Go to her shop. Tell us about your last business. What got you started?
So basically, what got me started was I always wanted to be an entrepreneur since I was younger, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. But before I started doing lashes, I was working at a restaurant for like 3 years, and I was like manager, and I was just like, this is just too much work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what I'm trying to do in my life. So I was just thinking about other things I wanted to do, and I started thinking about doing lashes, and I was like, I might be good at this. So I was just like, why not? So I took a class back in September 2020, which was like 6 months ago, and then I started doing lashes in November 2020. So I've been doing lashes for like 4 months, and it's been going great so far. So that's what made me want to do lashes.
Okay, so what's your favorite set to do?
My favorite set is hybrids. I'm a self-proclaimed hybrid lash queen. So that's my favorite set.
Why hybrid?
Hybrids, I feel like, well, they're the in between like classics and volume. So it's kind of like you can tell somebody has their lashes done, but they still look natural. So that's why it's my favorite.
Okay. So have you ever got to the mega volume yet?
No, not yet.
Will you get to there? Like,
I mean, I could do it. It's just that nobody has booked for it. So if somebody's looking for that style, then I guess that's when I'll do it.
see, and the thing I like about Asha lashes is that they're natural.
Hmm.
Because a lot of people get on people little lash tables and leave out with caterpillars on their face.
That's what I'm saying. I
Because
don't like that style at all.
your eye gotta open up. You gotta see where you're going.
Right.
And
Plus, like the point is, it's supposed to be an extension of what you have. It's supposed to look like your real lashes, like so.
yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely dragged it along.
Hmm.
Like
So
when
what
I
about
first started, it was like a natural little thing. Like, be people wouldn't have so many on.
Right.
People getting real creative, and now it's caterpillars on people's face.
Yeah. Hmm.
What was you about to say, Aaron?
I was saying, so what about, the guys or I don't know, are you able to work on guys as well? I mean, not to be like a sexist or
I
anything,
was
but
like,
like
you
I
ever got
mean, guys can get their lashes done. If
I mean
that's
you
I
have
have naturally like long
yeah,
eyelashes.
guys tend to have long lashes. So
I
So
I
what
mean,
type of like work would you be able to do for them?
the same thing. Just whatever they looking for, then that's what I'll do.
Hey, I'm new to the terminology that you're using with
Okay.
with hybrids and stuff. Like, what is that?
So basically, with lashes, it's like four different styles that you can get. Is we have classics, hybrids, volume, and mega volume. So pretty much, classic lashes is like those are like the most natural lashes that you can get. So it's like one lash extension on one natural lash. So that's the basic set. Then you have hybrids, which is like it's one lash extension mixed with like fan lashes, would give it like that fluffy look to it. So then you have volume lashes, which is straight fans. It's like a fluffy look to it. It's all fluff, pretty much. So then you have mega volume, which is like a step up, of volume. Pretty much the same thing, just more fans.
Hmm.
So it kind of just intensifies with each
With
set.
each,
Yeah.
I'm learning. That's some intense stuff there.
Hmm.
Are you scared to like work on people's like face? Like, what have you like ever thought of messing up or like? I mean, not thought of messing up, but like have been nervous to like mess up someone's face?
Um, Not really. Honestly, like when I was honestly me doing lashes, like I just started like a short period ago and I'm really good at it. So I never really was like going through a struggle phase or anything like that. So I've never really been thinking that like I was gonna mess up on somebody's lashes because I got it like pretty quickly.
Sit down, sit.
And your clients, how's your client base? Like, you ever had one of them little crazy
Okay, go on
little,
the cage. I get you.
I want this, like exactly like this, like them little. It's always that one client. You ever
I
had?
only had one bad client. Okay. So this lady, she came in, she wanted to get like she came in for a classic set, but she ended up getting a hybrid set. So basically she was trying to be cheap. Okay. So I was already having a sale, it was like 20% off or something like that. And then she was like, "Oh, y'all don't have like a new client discount." And I'm just like, I'm not doing a discount on top of a discount. You know what I'm saying? Like
Girl,
if you don't got the money, like I'm sorry, like it is what it is. So she asked for a classic, but she really wanted like the look that she was going for was a volume look. So after I finished doing a hybrid, she was like, "Oh, you can't make it look fuller or anything like that." I was just like, "You asked for hybrid, you got hybrid," So she's been banned because
And
no, for real, because that's disrespectful. She was complaining about it. It's disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, to complain about, somebody's work that they just did. I gave you what you asked for, and I don't have to deal with that. So it is what it is.
so it's no warnings. It's just straight ban.
That it's not it was no warning. You don't need a warning about being rude. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Very true.
that was rude. It's
Very
nothing, we can do about it.
straight like
Like
that.
this is not like a regular job, you get what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I'm being like strict or anything, asking for you to be respectful. Like, and plus I came up there on my off day and it was already a discount. So no.
Ooh, on the off day,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, girl, go to hell.
I don't know if you remember this incident, but this girl booked a hair appointment. I think it was all over Instagram or Twitter, one of those platforms. But the girl, she lives in New York. I think she lives about I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour away. And
Mm-hmm.
she booked the hair appointment with the hairstylist, and the hairstylist uh appeared an hour late than the time that she said, that she was gonna meet the girl.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl took a Uber an hour away to meet her, and she still was late. So then when she finally arrived, uh, they had an altercation. They got into a fight, and you know, she was mad. The girl was mad that the hairstylist came an hour late,
Right.
and she traveled an hour away, to meet her. How would you handle a situation like that? That's sounds similar to yours, but you obviously didn't fight the person. But
No. First of all, I wouldn't have been late. That would have been number one. I would have been there on time, if not early.
Hush, Alexa. Shh.
So I don't know. Like I would have, if I was late to an appointment, I would have given them a discount. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I need to do to make the situation right, pretty much.
She offered that though.
Oh, and the girl still wanted to fight her?
Yep.
I mean,
She just gonna be fighting there because I
he
mean,
offered her a free service or like a discount or something.
I don't know. She traveled out. She got in the Uber an hour away, and I guess everybody knows any type of like Uber that's an hour away. You're probably gonna pay over $100 just to begin
I'm
with.
like, that's
But
probably
mhm.
I mean, situations like that. Uh, I
I
don't want to
mean,
say
if
it's
she
a bad.
tried to make the situation right and then the girl still wants to fight her, like, I mean, it's nothing that she could do about it at that point, you know.
I didn't stay tuned for the after story because like the hairstylist tried to explain that she wasn't gonna press charges on the girl, even though the hairstylist got beat up, but
Oh,
she
she's
wasn't
gonna
gonna.
touch me.
Yeah,
Gonna touch me.
and it was crazy. I actually got to look that up again to see what happened, but she was this hairstylist that was being booked a lot, and the she happened to come across a client that wasn't taking that being late stuff or whatever. So like you
as
know
a professional person, there are professionalism and requirements, and being on time is one of them.
Hmm.
If you have a client, you need to be before your client.
Hmm.
Like, it's no reason your client is showing up before you.
An hour late, like that's
A
crazy.
whole hour,
yep,
like,
she was an
it's
hour late,
like, oh, I'm in traffic. I'm gonna be there like in
but
like
she ain't got no car though. So what else can she do?
no.
She
I'm
ain't got no, she ain't got no time by the wait.
stylist. Like, she could send a text like, "Yeah, I'm in traffic or whatever. I'll be there in like 15 minutes." A whole hour is ridiculous.
So would you cancel the appointment?
I probably would have canceled. I probably would have asked my money back. Well, if I
Yeah,
would,
she should have canceled the appointment and gave her back her deposit or whatever, however it worked.
that's how she
So
should have handled
does fees automatically come with like hairstylists or eyelashes things? Like do fees when you cancel, do fees automatically come with that?
Depending on when you cancel. Yeah. Like
most
if you
people
do,
like if you cancel within 24 hours, like
yeah.
in 24 hours, it's a fee
Why is that?
because less.
Yes. Now nobody else can get that slot that you already booked. So now I'm losing money because
Yeah,
you wanted to wait last minute to cancel.
Okay. Okay.
a lot of rules to this business.
It is a lot of
Some
rules.
people, you know what I'm saying? Like they be doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like charging like they charge their clients like a $20 late fee for being 10 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's ridiculous. $20 for 10 minutes.
How much time would you give the person?
I wouldn't charge you nothing for 10 minutes. If you was like,
Period. Before you start to like cancel a client or like, yeah. What's your grace period? Like 15 minutes.
yeah, like 15 minutes.
So after you,
So it's not running into somebody else's appointment, you know what I'm saying? I gotta rush and
so after 15 minutes, what you like? Do you like take money off? Like if they got a little like I don't know how stuff set up. If they book you online, they got to put their credit card information.
1 second.
That 15 minutes, you take off a percentage of their service that they wanted.
Well, we actually haven't started doing that yet. Like people like on our booking website, like they don't have to use their card yet just because we haven't gotten to that point. But we're supposed to be like doing it by like the end of this week. We're supposed to be figuring out like how do we want to go about, late fees, late cancellation and stuff like that. But we about to have people start booking with their card. So we still working on that.
Okay.
But if it's a no show, it's 50%.
Oh, oh, that's generous. I know a couple people shows they charge 100% of the service.
Yeah, I feel like if you a no show, you know what I'm saying? Like the first time we'll charge you 50%. If you a no show the second time, it'll be 100%. After you don't show up for the second time, you're not booking no more.
We saw this name. Nope, it's a dub.
Yeah, like rejected. I'm not accepting that. Mm-mm.
Okay, okay. So this last, you like doing it?
I do.
If you could choose anything in the world to do, money wasn't an issue, what would you do?
If I could choose anything to do, I would just travel.
Travel? You'd be a professional travel person?
Yes, I'm going everywhere.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody's beach, everything.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. Aaron,
Um,
what you doing? Because Aaron off. I'm about to get this favorite part of the topic. Current events. He loves current events. He keeps up with them. But I need him to show.
mm, mm, mm,
So while we waiting on him, tell us your day to day at the shop.
My day to day at the shop.
How many people
I
do you
normally go about like, depending on what day it is, I may go in at like 9 or 2, depends on which day it is. If I have clients, I'll go in, set up, just wait for them to get there. If not, like right now, my last room is under construction, so I'm working on getting that finished. It's gonna be like a whole glam room once we done. So that's in progress. But other than that, pretty much like if I don't have a client, I'm just there. We take walk-ins, so somebody walk in, I'll take that client too. So
how many clients do you take a day? Like what's your max?
um my max would be I could do like 5. I could do 5.
Okay. That's not bad.
Hmm.
5 clients a day.
Yep.
Okay, now say that was all volume sets. Still 5?
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, for like a volume set would take me like volume and hybrid sets would take me like the same amount of time, like 2 hours. Classics would take like an hour and 30 minutes. So
Oh, all right. Here's a question. If you had to pick a skill on top of lashes, what would be a secondary skill?
a secondary skill. Mm, I don't know.
We got a whole lot of options. We got the hair, the makeup, the clothes, the shoes.
Oh, I would do eyebrows. Like
I,
microblading, micro shading. Yeah.
oh, okay.
I'm actually going to be like doing that. Once I get everything solidified with the lashes, that'll be the next thing that I do.
All right. You gotta go to school for that too. Like they have a class certification for that.
Yeah, it's a certification.
All right. What about tinting? Have you ever thought of eyebrow tinting?
Hmm. Yeah, that's not hard though. Like I can do it. Like I've done it before on myself. Most of the stuff that I do, I've done on myself. So yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a little so
Yeah, I think we actually just ordered some tint. I gotta see if it came in yet, but yeah.
can you give me a little boost?
Mhm.
Not dark because I'm light. Like
No, not gonna give you no black eyebrows.
just like a little tip.
Yeah,
Just a little. Just a little.
I want to get mine like microbladed, but like it's like a tattoo, so it's gonna be peeling and.
Oh yeah. My aunt actually, that's crazy. My aunt said she gonna do that because she don't have eyebrows right now. She said she gonna get a microbladed.
Yeah.
And yeah. I was like, that's good because you don't want no eyebrows, so like, why not? Why not?
Yeah, and that's good money too.
Yeah. That's nice. So how far you plan to make this? Like you plan to have your own shop?
I plan to do a lot of things. So like as far as like lashes and eyebrows, I'm thinking about I'll have like my own like studio kind of thing, like bar, but I want to have like myself and like other people work there and like they pay me, you know what I'm saying? So like I'll be the boss, you know what I'm saying? So I have people working under me and I don't have to be there all the time and I'm still making money. Then there's other like there's this like lash company that's out right now and they're doing franchises. I think I talked to you about this before, but they're doing franchises and I'm thinking about, having one of those. So I can have a studio and a franchise and then a whole bunch of other stuff. So
And it's gonna be named Akio Lux.
it's a Koi Lux.
A Koi Akio, whatever. A Koi Lux.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get a koi from? Anyway?
I don't know. It just popped in my head.
You just, what does that even? What does a koi mean? Or
Huh?
you just put some letters together, or
No, it's a real name, but I just like the name, so I picked it. So
oh, okay.
somebody had asked me if that was my real name.
Koi,
Yeah.
like the AK makes sense for your first and last name, and then like the OI is like where the OI come from.
Mm-mm.
But okay, all
Well,
right.
it's different, so I was like, this.
What a koi means.
I just like the name.
Where is this man? He's so fired. Mm. We supposed to be doing a podcast together, and he's just dipping off. Anywho, let's see. I thought this is an interview, so we're not gonna make it that. Let's see. Oh, our guest on our show. I'm surprised you never like came to me and asked me. I had to ask you. I'm kind of offended because I've posted many times like, who wants to be a guest on the show?
I be at work most of these days, though, for real. Like, I really be at work normally till like 8. So
On
I was
Wednesdays.
surprised I was off today.
Because I'm kind of offended. My own best friend don't want to be on my podcast.
Not true.
I had crazy. It's crazy, y'all. I don't even see her.
You know where she be at? She be at work. That's where she be.
She need to have some free time.
Once I get this money, I can make my free time. But he really stepped off.
Oh, he said his car. He had a car situation to deal with. Okay, y'all. He didn't abandon us. But yeah, girl,
What's the current event?
what is going on today? Oh, I just saw Quavo and Sweetie. They little elevator, little debacle.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving Solange and Jay-Z. So I know it's not. No, that's not funny. But no, it's just like a lot of people. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just been like and getting the wrong vibe, and I'm just like, he did not touch that. Like he pushed her. He did not abuse that woman. Like, how you think? What was your take on it?
I really didn't even have a take on it. I just kept scrolling, honestly. But like, I really didn't feel like it wasn't what they was trying to make it out to be. Honestly, like they was making it seem like he beat her ass in the elevator or something. Like,
Yeah, of course, that's what they always do. But no, she really swung with him though.
yeah, like
all of this,
like cost her a little bit.
all of that for a Call of Duty game. Like, I just wanted to know what the issue was. That's crazy. And then apparently, I don't know if it's true. I'm kind of curious though about the Migos jumping Justin LeBoy.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
I heard it's some rumor going around. I hope that's not true, but because he's still posting though, like faithfully. Oh, hello, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. What did I miss?
We're talking about we're on current events now. We're talking about Quavo and Sweetie, little debacle.
I was just talking with my dad about that one, man. I think. Wait, I want to hear what you guys say because I think people taking it wrong, man.
People are taking it how they taking it a whole other direction. She swung on him. He just wanted his game. He mushed her.
All right, see.
And it's like he left her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was it. It was not a big situation.
They act like he Solange'd her. Like he didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I definitely agree. Because I was looking at the comments. I had to rewatch the video, and I'm looking at it's crazy because the shade room, only want to show you the shady part, which is the man, doing what he got to do to get his stuff back. Um, the shade room has the video, minimized to the point where they didn't see or didn't show her swinging, but they showed the part where he got her in the elevator, yada yada. In the comments, just really was disgusting because it's just like you see comments about abuse, things like
Mhm.
that. One thing, first thing is first, I never even thought Sweetie was that kind of person, but
I'm not
so
surprised.
I, I you know, she's out there for sure. She's out there for sure, but
I'm not surprised. I'm not. Like she don't. I'm not gonna say she's like the type to just be swinging, but she don't like the type that's like she look like the type that she probably would hit him a couple times.
oh, that's definitely not the first time that happened.
Of course
I
not.
can tell. So if she coming out like that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was a PS5 or whatever. It was an orange case with Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, look, man, take their game serious, man. I take my game serious. So anybody out there want to buy that PS5, good call.
I'm just
But,
used to like that PS.
you laughing?
You
It
still
ain't no,
that game system.
it ain't no jokes, man. This
Look,
junk crazy.
if you ain't get it by now, you ain't getting it.
It's
Oh,
alright. I'm just waiting for the kinks and stuff to come out of the junk. You know what I mean? I'm all good. I'm set. I'm set. I'm straight. You know what I mean? That's that's crazy though. You know what I mean?
PS6 before you get a PS5.
That's fine. I don't need to keep up with the Joneses. That's what's wrong with the generation that we live in now. They want to keep up with the Joneses. So you know, I'm still rocking stuff from 2000. All right, I lied. But 2010. 2010 is I
Don't
lied. 2000, huh?
don't claim it.
I'm just saying, man. 2010 and up, I'm rocking that stuff. But you know, I don't need to keep up with the Joneses to show my lifestyle. But that brings up a good question for Asha, because as an entrepreneur, you're basically betting on yourself, right?
Yeah.
So if you for other entrepreneurs that's out there trying to do the same thing that you're doing or something of that nature, just being an entrepreneur in itself, what advice would you give them for becoming an entrepreneur?
I mean, I think when it comes to being an entrepreneur, a lot of times people want like motivation. They want people to motivate them and tell them they're doing a great job and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, you're not going to get that. And really, if that's what you need to be an entrepreneur, like it's really going to be slow for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you really have to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you go, like, let's say somebody does hair or they do lashes or whatever the case may be, like you not getting no clients or anything like that. Like some people might give up. You know what I'm saying? But you have to just keep telling yourself to keep going. Like, don't look to other people to motivate you, because if that's like what you need, like you probably not gonna make it, honestly. So you just gotta motivate yourself.
Some people need that kickstart though.
I
You know
know
what I
what
mean?
I'm saying. Like, if that's what you need to be an entrepreneur, like I don't know what
So
to tell
so
you.
you didn't need that. You didn't need a jump start. You just already knew, like, yep, I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm gonna do
No, I
this.
didn't know. I didn't know that like I was going to be successful or whatever the case may be. But you got to be willing to take a chance on yourself. You know what I'm saying? See how it's going to go. You don't. You have to go into things not knowing what the outcome is going to be.
Correct.
So
Definitely correct about that.
you never know
Leah,
what you try.
Leah, you willing to bet on yourself?
Of course. I bet on myself all the time. I do hair. Sometimes I'm sitting in the shop and I'm just watching the movie that's on the television. No clients. Like as long as you have to the thing about being new in a environment, like in an environment, you gotta they have to see you. Like that's number one. If they don't see you, they don't. You non-existent to them.
Hmm.
Because all day you could be like, oh, I do this, but if they don't see it done, or like they don't see you in progress, or they don't see you doing it, it's just like it don't. It's like I hear you, but like yeah, a lot of people are visual. Like a lot of people, you can say, oh, I do makeup, but if I never seen your work or I don't see you, I'm not going to have you do my face.
Hmm. And then a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be willing to do certain things that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have like if you're like a makeup artist or whatever the case may be, like you're gonna have to have models. You get what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to invest in yourself and not get anything back for it. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to that point, because nobody's gonna book with you if they haven't seen your work, like she said.
And stuff takes time.
Hmm.
Like I'm I'm shoot. To this day, I'm still trying to like I would love to be in a shop every day with like 6 clients a day. But like, it takes time. Of course, you have to be willing to invest that time. When you're serious about something, you really have to be serious. You got to invest that time to do that task or
Hmm.
that's the only way you're going to be successful with it.
So how much time are you always spending, or how much time are you thinking about the loss instead of the gain?
That
I
varies.
don't.
It's not about
Loss. I'm not. I don't think about it like a loss is like it's something that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you want to view it as a loss, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where it kind of can become a problem because it's all a part of the process.
it's definitely a process. But once it starts flowing, it starts
Yeah, like you'll realize it was all worth it. But some people aren't willing to go through that process. They want to think like, oh, I'm doing this, so clients should just start rolling in. Money should just start rolling in because I'm here now. Like nobody knows who you are. You got to make a name for yourself, and then people will start seeing you and wanting to book with you. Because you'll see that people watch your story all the time and they still haven't booked with you. So, like, you never know.
yeah.
Very true. Very true.
You
That
know who's watching you as well.
Hmm.
it's always people watching for sure. Like
Definitely.
I see your work all the time, and I see the clients that comes in there, and it's some pretty good work, and it has me sitting back thinking like, all right, if I was a female, what's stopping me from going to the beauty supply store just to get the lashes instead of coming to you to have some of that similar stuff done, and like what makes your work stand out versus the beauty supply stuff?
Well, at the beauty supply store, you can only get like strip lashes, which only last you for a day if you're doing like proper, like what you're supposed to be doing. But like with lash extensions, you know what I'm saying? Like them, they can last you between 2 and 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And then you get a fill, so it lasts you a little bit longer. So, I mean, some people, lashes aren't for everybody. I will say that. Some people aren't willing to, keep up with the maintenance and things like that. It may be out of their price range. Like it could be many different reasons why they don't pick, but I think for me, what makes me stand out is a lot of people who are doing lashes, I will say in this area, they're not in a salon, and I am. Um, they don't do natural looking lashes like how I do. Like we was talking about before, a lot of people are doing like that caterpillar look. That's not my style. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you have the option of getting other services. We offer complimentary wine and snacks and things, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different environment, between going to somebody's house and getting your lashes done and coming to a salon. So it's not for everybody though. So
I just thought about it.
well,
You buy your own like product, like you buy lash little jumps right in bulks. How the fuck don't people with them caterpillar jumps? They be using a lot of lashes. They probably be like,
and then the thing about it is like if you like know about lashes, you know what I'm saying? Like which most people don't who get their lashes done. Like I didn't know anything about lashes before I started doing them. But the lashes that people are doing that look like that, it's actually not even healthy for your lashes because it's too heavy. And then people like over time they're gonna start getting like alopecia on their lashes, and they're not even gonna have any lashes left. So
You can get alopecia on your lashes.
yeah, because like if you have too many lashes on one lash, like your natural lash can't hold that weight and it's gonna fall out. So
That's
You ain't
crazy.
never heard of what's that boy? You know that boy that's on social media. He got alopecia everywhere.
Oh, Patch.
And he be talking crazy. No,
Patch.
no, that's not his name.
Well, I call him Patch.
He the one, he did the little jump. He jumped on the couch. He was like, this motherfucker playing with me.
oh, Norman Freeman.
Yes, him.
Mm-hmm.
He don't got nothing.
That's
Nothing.
Yeah, he don't got eyebrows,
He got
lashes,
a face.
hair, nothing.
He just got a face.
Mm-hmm.
wow. So do you give people those disclaimers like look or have you had the chance to like give that person that recommendation or that disclaimer like look this don't look right on you. Let me offer you another style type thing. Or
Well, I've never had anybody come and ask me for that style, but if they did, I would tell them why I wouldn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if somebody asks me to do it, I'm not going to do it because I don't think that that's what people should be doing because it's not healthy. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be concerned about the client's lashes, you know what I'm saying? Like, keeping them healthy. And that's doing the opposite. So, I would let them know why I wouldn't do it.
Oh, you such a nice lash
is
tag.
that legal?
I would lash tag. I just want your money.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying. Huh? What'd you say?
is that legal?
Is what legal?
So you gonna refuse to do what I asked you to do on my lashes because you don't feel like it's in my best interest?
Yeah. You could go, you can go
It's
to other people. There's
legal.
plenty of people who do that.
How
There's
does
other
that
like it's plenty of lash techs who will give them that style. You've never seen me do that, so I don't think that anybody would even come and ask me for that. Because if you go to my page, you're not even gonna see nothing like that.
very true. Very true. That's different though.
So she can't even like, I want the caterpillar look.
Yeah, what is she trying to do something for Halloween?
People like, I want the caterpillar look, and I want you to do them.
I mean, can't nobody force me to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that's true. That's true. That is very true. I mean, outside of the store, what other competition do you have? Like, I guess you got the beauty supply store as your
Not
competition.
you glass store.
I don't know. I don't know. What's considered competition in this
You
type of
only buy
I
strips.
think what would be considered competition, so to speak, would be other lash techs. But I mean, I'm not really focused on nobody else. I don't see anybody who does lashes like how I do. So because like I'm not even doing that style, I personally don't consider anybody to be my competition because I'm not focused on nobody else. So they do what they do, I do what I do. But I mean, competition is always going to be around anywhere you go. So
location matters too.
what you mean?
Like where you're located at. I think that has a, you know,
That
big
does play a
performance.
factor in a way when somebody's like, "Oh, you're too far," or "Oh, you're right down the street." Yeah, I guess that. In a way, it does play a factor.
I mean, you know, kinda, but you know, like depending on like the specific client, like some people are willing to travel, some people don't have transportation, so kind of really just depends.
So you doing house calls?
Oh no.
So that's stepping out of the comfort zone. Don't you want to
I
expand?
don't think that's me stepping out of my comfort zone. It's not necessary for me to do house calls. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're doing a house call, you never know what you're about to walk into when you walk into somebody's house.
COVID.
Yeah, so like you don't know what they got going on in there. Like you don't know what the work conditions is going to be. Like I've heard one time, like somebody said they went to do somebody's house. They went to somebody's house to do their lashes. Person didn't even have electricity. So
Or for real?
like, so they was doing their lashes with the sunlight. Like,
Not the sunlight.
yeah.
Hey yo.
That's so ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, I can't work in these conditions.
Mm-mm.
That's different.
That's so
That
Yeah,
ghetto.
like, and you don't know, like, somebody could be trying to rob you. Like, you never know.
I mean, first of all, and then y'all got like 50-foot
Tables, yeah, you gotta carry
Tables.
all your supplies with you, move all that stuff around. That's a lot. They could have a lot of steps, like so. Nah, I'm not. I don't have to do that, so I'm not going to.
That is very different for sure. I probably would have never thought of that
Yeah,
scenario.
like when you think about it, like it's a lot of stuff, you know. So it's unnecessary.
How
Very
do
true.
you not get electricity in your house?
But you're getting your lashes done. See, that's the crazy thing. Like,
You
you
need
even
your
got electricity to get
priorities.
your lashes done.
Ooh, you never
Oh
know
my
people's
god.
circumstances, man. You never know people's circumstances, man.
She
Mm,
said, I don't care about electricity as long as I look good in the dark.
right. That's crazy.
Hey, yeah,
That's wild.
that is hilarious, actually. That's insane. Yeah, people's priorities are all messed up. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Oh, another current event. Well, it's not that current, but I mean, it's still kind of fresh. The and this will never like this will I will never get over this like that. Well, actually, two things. Well, no. Okay, so I was okay. I want both of y'all to take on this because I heard the radio the other day. It was like the 13 and 15-year-old kid that in DC that stole the little the man car and killed him.
Well,
And they talking about they should do you believe that they should be charged as adults or not?
Yes,
Why?
because the crime that they committed was so, you know what I'm saying, like somebody really died. You know what I'm saying? Like, and plus, like you for one, they was already trying to steal somebody's car. You know what I'm saying? They stole the car, end up crashing the car, end up killing the man who was in the car, and then had like no remorse. You know what I'm saying? Like even when they saw his body laying on the ground on the sidewalk, like the girl was just concerned about her phone.
I left my phone inside, girl.
Like, nah.
You
That's,
just
they
that was
had
are.
those same two girls had two previous carjackings, which I think they were successful. Um,
Oh, they felons for real.
yeah, but I I don't want to say charge them as an adult, but they 13 and 15 years old. You, the systems that we got out here.
They know.
I don't know. I don't know if you can put them in an adult in a. I don't think you could charge them as an adult. It's unfortunate that the dude did get killed as a result of it, but I don't know if I'm the judge.
if you committing those kind of like heinous crimes, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not like, oh, they robbed the beauty supply store or
it's
something like that.
worse.
Yeah, like I definitely feel like they need to be charged, you know, as adults, you know, because it's not like they didn't know what they're doing. And then you saying they got previous charges, like they already like they've done this before, so nah.
Right. Like this was their third little carjack. Like,
Yeah,
no.
I'm
And
not sure if
somebody
one of
died.
the girls
Like
had a
nah.
permit. I don't think one of the girls had a permit, but the other, I know they found a weapon in there, like a taser gun or
Yeah, they had
something.
a taser.
Yeah, so maybe that was attached to her trying to worry about the phone. Like I said, it was unfortunate that the guy you know got killed. I'm not saying it's his fault either, but at that point, I would have let the car go because you can replace the car. You can replace Uber cars or whatever.
That's
You can
true.
record it. They was gonna find them regardless. I would have let the
Yeah.
car go, but I ain't saying it's his fault. He did either. But
But for real, even if he was trying to get out, Shorty was already foot on the gas.
Mm-hmm.
Like she already the car only went down the street, the door then slammed on the man's back. Like it was already a wrap for him.
I
I
don't know
know
about
some people were saying that they felt like they should get life. I don't think they should get life, but I do feel like they need like an extended period of time out of society for sure.
Yeah, no, I feel like they should be in jail with 13, 15 till they like 40, 50.
they're not gonna get life. That's that right
They
there.
need in there till they like 40.
One, they're gonna have remorse for the juvenile kids. That's number one thing that they're gonna see them as juvenile kids. Now you probably have. I'm not sure. Was he Asian? I'm not Asian, but
I think he was
He's from
like,
Pakistan.
oh, okay.
yes, Pakistani. So I mean, I don't know what to say about it. Like I said, it's really 50-50. I don't think, like I said, I know for sure they're not gonna get life. That's one thing I'm for sure of it because they juvenile. They probably get, I don't know, 20 years max. But
What
that's
what don't need to happen is, you know how after like 18 your record like
It's clean. Yeah, no.
that needs to be on the record forever.
Mm-hmm.
They people need to remember them when they look at their name when they are grown and look totally different. They search their name. Oh, you was that person 50 years ago. Yes, no, you're gonna remember this. If you're not in jail the whole time, it's gonna follow you for life.
There's a lot of felons out there that got expunged though.
No, but I'm saying they don't need that expunged. They need to have this on their back for the rest of their lives. Because they took somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
That should be their punishment, long term wise.
It would be different if like they had just stole the car, but like he did end up dying, and all she was concerned about was her phone.
Yeah.
I think everybody,
There's a man laying on the sidewalk over here dead that you just killed, and you're just concerned about your phone.
he was still breathing and then he died. But I mean,
It don't
Either
matter.
way, like
technical, but he was still breathing and then he died. But you know, them trying to figure out the phone situation. I'm not even sure the people that was recording why they didn't stop it. But that just goes to show you what our generation or other generations would do.
But I mean,
Uh,
try to do that, and then it's like now somebody like, oh my god, you putting your hands on people's kids
mm-hmm.
because they are kids. So say
they
you
hijacking a car.
kid, say you open the side door and try to pull them out, then they go there tell their parents. Now it's, oh, you putting your hands on my kid. So I
And
mean,
then you don't know, they could have had a gun. Like if they still in the car, they might have had a gun, and then like you trying to stop it, and the person end up getting shot. Like you never know what was going on.
That was the only reason why I thought he was still hanging onto the car. But other than that, there was no reason for him to hang. Like I said, I'm not
I'm
blaming
talking
him.
about the person who was recording.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. But I mean, like I said, it's another situation that happened in New York that this black guy, random out of nowhere, seen a Asian 66-year-old and decided to kick her in her face and started just stomping on her. And the store that she just came out of, the jewelry store, whatever, the salesperson was standing there at the door. All he did was close his door. So while
Mm-hmm.
he's still,
oh, he said
he just closed his door and he's still stomping on her on the outside over there. And I think President Biden is passing a bill or trying to do some type of I don't know, extra stuff to have security for or stop these crimes that going against other races type stuff. But there's no way to stop that. But the government watching, so I don't have much to say about it. Um, but yeah, it happens. It happens. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you can stop
How you gonna
whatever.
have security to stop hate crimes?
I don't not necessarily security, but he was trying to pass some type of bill or something like that. I just was reading on because I saw the video. It was a big black guy. He about a linebacker size, and he went over there, kicked the 66-year-old woman. She just came out of the store and she's Asian, and the salesperson just closed the door instead of go helping her. And like I said, it goes back to show you that video there tied along with that. Like people just gonna watch. Ain't nobody out there to save you. Whether you getting robbed, whether you getting stomped on.
I ain't gonna hold you. That ain't my business.
No, it isn't.
I live longer when I mind my business.
But you gonna sit there and record?
No, I'm walking away. I didn't see it.
If it's a guy attacking a woman, like what am I supposed to do?
I didn't see it. Unless I have a gun, I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
so he can attack me too.
And that's what the guys were thinking, recording. Oh, the women beating on the older dude, hijacking his car. But I mean, I
Oh, I
don't know.
don't think that they should have jumped in.
You said you don't think that?
The people recording.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about the girls with the car or the
Yeah.
man? The girls
Yes.
with the car? No,
Well,
I don't
both. I
think
want.
that.
I want to hear both of
The
them.
girls with the car, I don't think that they should have jumped in because, like I said, like you never know. Like if they're still in the car, they could possibly have a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they not trying to get shot.
Yeah.
So no,
So you shouldn't have jumped in on that one, but the jewelry store person should have jumped in on that.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna say he should have jumped in either. So maybe he can't fight, so he could get his ass beat. Like no,
First of all, that's a linebacker. You
right? Like
linebacker. Listen, that ain't my business. I call the cops for
yeah,
you.
that's all I would have done. The most I could do is call the police.
Um,
What would
And
you do?
that's the best you could do.
right,
What would
Aaron,
you do?
run over there. You Captain Save Oldie.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna make a citizen's arrest, but uh,
I don't
I,
think you could with that
I,
man.
I, I would try. I'm not gonna record though. I'm definitely not gonna record.
I wouldn't have been recorded. No, no.
Not
But
that. But what you gonna do, Aaron? Hey, stop.
then again, I probably would have to have a second to catch the person face and then try to run after them type stuff. But I don't know.
Who
It's
are
stuff
you?
happen.
The Hulk?
No, I'm not. But you think it's stuff. You. It's the heat of the moment. You know what I mean? Stuff ain't going through your head like, oh, they still in the car. But he was literally recording for like a minute. Like he might have been with it. Who knows?
I think no. In that video, at first, the guy didn't know what was going on. He just was recording because obviously there was something happening, but he didn't know like they were still in the car because you don't know if like the man was like trying to attack them or if they was attacking him.
I thought he was getting out the car at first. I
Yeah.
know.
So they didn't. He didn't know. They didn't know what was going on at first.
I wouldn't know what was going on either. But like I said, if I had that amount of time, I would have caught their face and then try to run over there. You know what I mean?
I
But
just think it's so funny how they ran into the soldiers.
Yeah, that's. I was like,
that
dang.
was that was down by the
The Navy Yard, I think it was.
yeah, that's crazy.
I want to know, like, how did they turn the corner like that? Like, and
That's
then,
what I'm saying. It was like it looked like you can't even drive, and you out here still in cars. So
Like I said, I think one of them had was or just took their permit test or something like that. And it's a
what
deep.
did their parents said? That's what I want to know. Like, why is your kids even
right,
born
13 roaming.
there?
I,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could never roam the freaking neighborhood in
and they said they live in like Fort Washington or something like that. Like, what was they doing down there
Yeah. That's what confused
in the
me.
middle of the day? Like,
Yeah, where's the adult supervision?
That
Where's
was
the over 18 somebody?
mhm.
Mm-mm.
it was really crazy.
But yeah, oh, enough about that. Oh my gosh, it's March 1st. We're coming to a close of Women's Month. That's crazy.
We are. It's the last month. I mean, not the last month.
That's
Last day. The
Month,
last day. Yes, it is the last day for Women's Empowerment / History Month.
we've had women all this week. I mean, all this month.
No, we had it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks we did. The first week we didn't.
Okay, but yeah, we had women majority this month, and we closing out with a woman. Yes, Women's Empowerment Month. Do you feel empowered, Asha?
um, like in general.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was a general.
I was like, I don't know, like empowered by what?
Not right now.
I was like, wait, what? But yeah.
Aaron doesn't that women are equal to men.
Huh? What's
You
that? Who thinks that?
just
Oh,
he's like, what's so hard about being a woman?
okay. Oh my goodness.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, you're the only Aaron.
Right. That's what you
I'm
feel?
the most important, Aaron. I was brought to some light last week.
Uh,
Um, I'm not stuck on that opinion.
So what
Nah,
made you feel that way?
huh?
What makes you feel that way?
What made me feel that uh
There's a
well,
hierarchy.
I'm not putting women on a pedestal. Like I said, it it's hard to explain honestly, but it's easy to explain because the way
Let's
that I
get the
felt,
easy version.
huh?
I say let's get the easy version.
The easy version is that I understand that women put the babies out and things like that, which breeds men. The women are the rib to us and all that good stuff. Um, Men have most of the jobs. You know, I'm not sure because it's their strength, whatever the case may be. But the overall look that I had on it was that a lot of men do a lot of things in this world, and you know, I at first I didn't see any. I couldn't point out a profession that a woman dominated, and unless it was the medical field or the modeling industry, and you know, I like I said last week, I was brought to some light on more information and more insight on you know females being compared to males. And like I said, I have a different outlook on it. You know what I mean? I'm entitled to my own opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not putting no shade on women or anything. Like they can do a lot. They can do a lot. Uh, I'm equal. Would you say that you feel equal to a man?
Yeah.
very much so.
You have
I
the
don't
same
think I
rights.
have a reason not to feel that way.
Why
You,
why shouldn't we feel equal, Aaron?
I was just asking that question. That was
Do
my take.
you think we are equals?
Do I feel that me and you are equals?
You just
Women in general.
answered.
Oh, women in general. Women in general, yes, I feel that they are equal to men,
Okay.
uh, in a way. Um,
See, here we go. Okay.
they're equal. They're equal. They're equal.
In what ways are they not?
Huh?
In what ways are they not?
Um, that's a good question. Honestly, is see, I'm just one male. You know what I mean? I'm
No,
just
but
one.
you're the male who made the statement, so
It's a lot of males that make worse
and I'm
statements
not
than.
asking I'm
Oh,
not
say
talking to them.
something. Don't back
We
it.
on a podcast with you, sir, so I want to know in what ways do you feel that way?
Listen, I like I just said, I have a different outlook on it. You know what I mean?
It
I'm
seems
like I
like
said,
maybe not try and get too much into it.
Cause he don't
I
So it
know.
sound like
He don't know. He just
I
told.
have I have my own insight. You know what I mean? I have my own insight. I
which
I,
is
I
what we try and understand your insight.
but I had a change of heart. You know what I mean? Last week, and I just needed a more better understanding of why this was happening, why this was happening, and would you say that in the U.S. that we will have a woman president someday? Yes, I was brought to some light on that. At the very current moment, I didn't think that we would have a women president. But Tanzania got the first black president there. You know what I mean? I read, my grandma sent me some things and she enlightened me, you know what I mean? That's my Oprah right there. She told me it is leaders, it is more women, you know, way before this time that were leaders of the world. And like I said, it brought me some insight on it, you know what I mean? So um I tried to clear that up, but like I said, over these this whole month gave me some insight on the women, being who they are and their importance to this world. So if my statement was biased at the beginning of the month, I'm not going to apologize for that. But I don't regret anything that I say. But I do want to be mindful that it's always a learning period, and I did learn a lot more that I didn't know before. Um, so I'm gracious that this month was bestowed upon myself, and I was able to learn some things that I really wasn't open into listening. You know what I mean? But my ears are open, my eyes is wide open. I think women will be successful uh, if they, put their minds to whatever it is that they want to put their minds to.
Well, I'm glad that you learned all of that this month, which you should have learned
prior to.
maybe years
I mean,
ago. But
I'm sure that you feel that way.
a lot of people, it takes. Listen, a lot of people learn different times, different speeds. Not everybody learns that fast. It's okay. I got it.
So you saying that there's not other males out there that definitely think, you know, what I was thinking at the
Of
beginning of the
course,
month.
they think that and then some, but that doesn't mean that it's right.
Never said that was right. You know what I mean? Like I said,
Of
people
course,
entitled
like
to
you would
their
be lying if you said that it's not other people who feel that way.
yeah, yeah. So,
It's
me
a lot
being
of women, men out here.
It's sexist people exist.
You know,
I'm not a sexist
I'm
person.
not calling you a sexist, but I'm just saying like they exist.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. But I definitely want to clear that up because the end of the month is here, and I don't want any women thinking of me as a sexist person because I love women. But you being empowering young entrepreneur is a big part of this Women History Month because I'm sure that you're set to make history someday, along with the women that was on here previously,
Mhm.
as they set a pathway and said some pretty inspiring things that got them along the way. Um, is there anybody that inspired you, or women per se, that inspired you to become the person that you are today?
Um, hmm. Is there anybody who does it have to be a woman?
yeah, it's Women's Month.
Oh, I mean, if it's not a woman, this is
I'm trying
different
to
though.
no, I'm just thinking so I can narrow it down to women. A woman who inspires me.
Your
But
mom
if it's a man, then
too.
Oh no, because I'm saying like I really don't look up to anybody. I don't really like look like try to model myself after anyone. I kind of just what inspires me honestly like is really myself, like me trying to be the best version of myself. Like every day I wake up I set out to be a better version of myself, and that's pretty much what inspires me. I definitely feel like there are women who, you know what I'm saying, do a great job at what they do, but I wouldn't necessarily say that they inspire me.
hmm
So
that's all right too. That is all right. You know what I mean? It's a different perspective.
mhm.
Uh, everyone's given uh, their inspiration in various ways. We had last week and the week before. Uh, both people said that their moms, uh, aunts, some people that inspire them. You know what I mean? That I think those are the core things, and I think that those are pretty inspiring people. My grandma inspires me all the time. Every time I talk to her, I think I gain brain cells. But
Well, you need to talk to her some more. Talk to her every day.
Yeah.
I want to talk to her every day, but
Call her after this podcast.
she probably sleep by now. But
Okay,
she
we'll call her in the morning.
when I send her the videos and things, she definitely watches it and she gives me notes and things like that. So I'm always proud of her for doing, her due diligence with that. That is my Miss Oprah. That is my Miss Oprah right there. But Asha, is always a pleasure to, see you do great things, and it's been some years. I think I've known you for was it 4?
Yeah, like 4 years.
16. Yeah, so
Back
seeing your
cloud
growth,
days.
seeing your growth as a woman, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's been empowering, honestly.
Oh,
Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I think the quiet ones with the little bit of mean streak, the personality like fits together well. But I'm not saying that you're a mean person, but the
I would say
personality.
that I am a mean person, which is why
Okay.
I don't necessarily think is necessarily an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody doesn't have to be nice. I'm not like I would just no, but for real, like I don't just go up to people and be like mean to them or anything, but like I'm not the nicest person. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not. Like, but I do have a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know me, you know how I am. So,
Yeah,
like, I'm a
yeah.
good person. Though.
So that was, you know,
I'm
the
not gonna
honest,
lie to you.
huh?
I said I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. You know, what I mean,
Excuse me.
people ain't. I mean, that's always needed. Honesty is always needed. That and you know that example there was perfect because it gives people that like insight that okay, she probably isn't a people's person, but she has a good heart still. So that goes a long way. I guess you know
It
in
goes
this.
a long way in business because
Yeah,
you
definitely,
can't be nice all the time. You cannot
It's
be
definitely.
nice all the time.
it's kind of what's the word I want to use? Ironic how a non-people person deals with people all day.
That is ironic.
That's very ironic.
I mean, I do what I gotta do. So the goal is to, like I'll interact with people as much as I got to until, what I'm saying, I could duck off and have my money, what I'm saying, do what I want to do. So if to get there takes me having to work with people who I may not necessarily want to work with, like I'll do that. Like I'm gonna handle my business. That's what I'm gonna do.
Very good. Very good. She's learning. She
Nice.
is learning.
Well, before we wrap up completely, would you like to shout out your business page or your personal page?
So not my personal page, but my business my business page on Instagram is Akoi Lux. It's AKOILUXXE. That's my last page. Go follow, like, got some new content and stuff coming, so stay tuned.
Nice. All right. And what's about that? What is it? Yeah. So that wraps up. Why are you laughing, Aaron?
Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I couldn't think of my words for a second. I hate closing statements. I never got the like writing papers. The closing was never my thing. You gotta re-say some shit and then like, bro. But
Somebody wrote a paper that they was saying like, so yeah, in closing, I'm gonna close out with saying so and so and so. That's what they wrote in their paper.
like I'm in conclusion or finally. But yeah, what was it? We'll tune in next Heart Investment. Tune in next week, Thursday, because we will not be here Tuesday because Tuesday is our day. I mean, I said Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Woo! See, I don't do this. And tune in Thursday, 8 p.m. You know what it is. And yeah, Asha, we appreciate you for being
Always.
our final, not gonna say our final woman guest, because I doubt that is it, but our final Women's Empowerment Month guest.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Of course. Of
And
course.
we hope to
Always welcome
see you
back.
again. Being a guest comes with perks. So you get merch as well.
Yes,
Ooh,
definitely get the
We'll
merch.
talk about that later.
okay.
All our guests get merch once they be on
Yes,
the show.
yes.
But yeah, it's your girl, the co-host, of course, hosting the show. We got the host, Aaron, doing what he do the most.
That's it.
And that is it. Heart Investment. See you next week.
We see y'all, man.